Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to At Dead of Night. So, hello to Nya and Jagoth and even Insane Aussie in the chat. Wow, blimey, everybody's here today. Hello, welcome. So yes, hi, welcome back. So when we last left off, of course we were running around the hotel, sometimes avoiding and sometimes not avoiding our dear little friend Jimmy. And we learned some of the bad things he was doing. We learned about... her name was Amy. And she was a little girl. He burned one of her stuffed toys. Then got her drunk. And then she fell down the stairs, which was not very good. But we've dealt with that, and now we've got two other stories. There was Dr. Bose, and there was Harvey. I think I'm remembering that correctly. Dr. Bose was obviously someone who was brought in to look at Jimmy, sort of test his psychology out, work out if he's ill or not after what happened with Amy. And Harvey's story I haven't looked at as much, but he is Jimmy's father, and he sort of is fully aware of Jimmy's problems. And yeah, so we were mostly focusing on Dr. Bose because I got the idea that you're supposed to play the stories kind of in order, even though you can play them simultaneously. So you've got like Amy's story, then Dr. Bose's story, then you've got Harvey's story, and then whatever stories come after that. So one thing we do have is we have a scrying mirror, which I'm gonna need to use to refresh my memory on what the fuck we're doing. Okay, there's little Jimmy. That's the doctor guy. And ooh, room 123 for him. Okay. And there's Harvey. You might tell me his room number 2. Nope, just floor 3 somewhere. Okay. So we gotta go to room 123. That should be my first destination. Of course, that requires finding it. Because, the layout of this hotel is very maze-like. I mean, not terribly. From what I can work out, it's kind of a loop, but it has a lot of dead ends branching off of it, which you would expect from a hotel. It's that kind of environment. So we'll go up the stairs because I guess that's quieter. I don't know if Jimmy automatically knows what floor you're on, or if he follows you but when you use the elevator. So we'll just have to see what happens. The fuck?
5 in the morning. My skin creeping, my scalp crawling.
That's the radio, okay.
I heard the thin surge of the ocean at the foot of the Devonshire cliffs not far from my window.
It's 117. 121. Here we go. Alright, so something in here. So either there's an item we need. Ah, ooh. Diazepam. Ooh, and the floor key for this too. Sweet. Okay. Don't hear it. I want to get back to the stairs before something bad happens. Because he can't get you on the stairs. Alright, so we just got some diazepam. Where was he? Where was Dr. Bose last time I spoke to him? Because I don't remember. Hang on. Let me go check the scrying mirror again. Because that'll refresh my memory on where he was. Because I've got the diazepam. That's the item I need to ask the doctor about. And, ooh! Thank you to Rupertus. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that follow. Thank you. Yay. Thank you. Okay. So now I got to remember where he was because this was several days ago I last played this. So let's refresh my memory on where the hell Bose was. I'm good, thanks, Rupert. You're from Finland. Well, welcome. Welcome. Alright, where was he? So he obviously, like, injected the person, or injected Jimmy. He was on floor 1, was he? Okay. Where am I from? I live in the UK. And that's on floor 3. Okay, so, yeah, we need to talk to Dr. Russ, who was on floor 1 somewhere. I don't remember where. No, I think it was the kitchen before. I think. Maybe it was here.
Is anyone there?
No, okay. No, I think the previous chat we had with Bose was there. I think it was upstairs by the bathroom. Because Jimmy gave him the sandwich full of glass. I think that's where it was. I could be wrong about that. You know, that radio is really going to interfere with my ability to...
Is anyone there?
Hello?
Bingo.
Is it Dr. Bose?
Yes, I'm Dr. Bose.
Where did the bottle of diazepam come from?
It can help treat impulsive behavior in some people.
So that and that, presumably?
When you said you needed to step up Jimmy's treatment urgently, does that have something to do with what you said about the diazepam?
It wasn't the ideal medication, but it was all I had. Jimmy needed treating immediately. He was dangerous.
Alright, so the doctor gave him some diazepam. Floor 2, huh? Alright. So something happened on floor 2. Maybe not. I got an idea. So Jimmy was on floor 2. I take the elevator up to floor 3. And take the stairs down, because I've unlocked all of these. Maybe I can get him. I don't know. I don't know how Jimmy's AI works. That's the thing. From what I figured in the first one, that he basically doesn't exist until you're on a floor, and then he kind of once you're like on a floor for more than I think about 30 seconds, he'll like pop into existence. That's what I figured, but I've just seen him on floor 2 when I clearly wasn't there. So. I don't know. Maybe he is on floor 2 still. Maybe he'll have used the elevator to go up to floor 3 following me going in the elevator up there. I don't know. Dangerous. Alright. Balls. Nope, he was still there. Okay. God damn it. Where am I? I don't know. I guess he didn't fall for that then. Maybe I should have gone up to floor 3. Now I'm on floor 1. I don't remember where I am. Nope, that's a sudden dead end. Alright, I got a few seconds before he shows up again. Okay, floor 2. Oh yeah, that's right. I need the... Man. I need the thing. Alright. Almost forgot about this. Gotcha. Did he take anything else? No, he didn't. Okay. Where are you pointing? No, you're definitely pointing. You're pointing down this way. Don't hear him. No, it's not over here. That arrow is moving too slowly. I gotta go around. Hear the flickering of a light.
This won't hurt, Jimmy. All you have to do is to stand still and stop moving around.
Hello, Jimmy.
Is it Dr. Bose?
Too distant. I also heard Jimmy in the background then.
Is it Dr. Bose?
Excuse me. Okay.
I saw you with a needle talking to Jimmy. What were you doing?
Jimmy refused to let me administer the drug. I had to chase him around the hotel. Then he told Rose I tried to force him to take it, that I'd used violence. It was ridiculous.
Alright. Didn't use violence. Harvey kept the bats. Weapons. Wonder if it was that? Hang on.
When you said Jimmy refused to let you administer his medicine, does that have something to do with what you said about the scrapbook?
No, not that. Okay. Said he used violence.
Who does the gun belong to?
Harvey owned it. I didn't like it being in the hotel.
Who does the dagger belong to?
I don't know.
Right, okay. Might be there's an item we don't have yet. Paddle? Jimmy found the paddle. Oh, I wonder if...
When you said Jimmy refused to let you administer his medicine, is that connected to what you said about the wooden paddle?
Jimmy said I used the paddle to beat him.
Got it.
I would never use violence against a patient. It was ridiculous. But Rose believed him.
Something about a phone, but no sign of a place? Reception, maybe? Alright. He's definitely on this floor somewhere, because I heard him. You've really got to be patient. Although even that isn't a guaranteed thing. Where are you now? Don't know where you could be. Just gotta get to the stairs. Gotcha. Okay. I will say this game is very good at making you tense. Like it does the tension game very well. Huh. Hello?
I would never use force like that on a patient, Mrs. Hall. It goes against everything I believe in. You have to understand he's making it all up.
Okay.
Is it Dr. Bose?
Yes, I'm Dr. Bose.
Alright.
I saw you trying to explain what happened with Jimmy. You seemed desperate.
I was worried Rose would believe Jimmy. It was a bare-faced lie. But I managed to convince Rose Jimmy was making it up.
Oh, fair enough. Second floor. Something on the second floor. Okay. Back to the fucking second floor we go, I guess. Jimmy's mother seems like an enabler. It is that sort of thing where, like, parents might sometimes not want to admit that their kid has a problem because, you know, kids are perfect. I thought I just heard him. In the stairs, which was a bit worrying. Okay, so somewhere on floor 2 there's a thing that's gonna happen. Problem was, I left him on floor 2. Which is an issue. think he's behind me. I think he's behind me. Yep. He was right behind me. Oh, fuck. Hi. Now, I could be in trouble. Because he could be in the bathroom. Can Jimmy get into the stair area? No. Okay, he's not in the bathroom. He's wandering around. Alright, let's just follow the fucking arrow. In here? Ooh, okay. Might be in here. Crossbow? Thought I heard something. Although I wasn't sure if that was Jimmy or if that was one of the ghosts.
You can't get away from me that easily, Jimmy. I think we should start again, don't you? Why don't you do what I ask you to do this time? That would be a good start, wouldn't it?
Okay. Coming off a little creepy there, dude.
Is it Dr. Bose?
Yes.
I saw you sitting on a bed talking to Jimmy. What were you doing?
I thought when he realized he'd been caught lying, he'd start to engage with me and do what I asked. Instead, he just made up another lie. Only this one was much worse. The worst.
The worst. I'm thinking this. Said it was a warning.
You said Jimmy made up another lie about you. A much worse lie. Does that have something to do with what you said about the scrapbook?
Jimmy accused me of the worst crime possible. He took it from a newspaper story he'd read. He was making it all up.
Right. Ooh. Because I put that together because I remember that Harvey, Jimmy's father, basically said, I know you took it from the scrapbook. Which is why I think that the stories are supposed to play out in sequence rather than you being allowed to jump around them all the time. Alright, so that was... I guess that was the main entrance? I have no idea where he is. I'm on like the far side of the hotel right now. It's gonna take me ages to get back to the thing. Don't hear him. Right. there are two possible options. Either... Go, 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 go. Yes! Actually, that was closer than I thought. Now, I think it showed the hotel entrance, so I'm going to go down to the base... not the basement, the ground floor. Yep, I hear thumping. God, that's loud. This light. Can you come in here?
It's the police, Mr. Bowles. No. We need you to stop behind the stage guys. You will
So Jimmy presumably made up stories about, like, you know, Bose was... Well, you know what it probably was. I'd rather not say it. Okay, Bose,
Is
hello?
it Dr. Bose?
Yes, it's me.
I saw you upset and heard the police banging on the door. What was going on?
Rose reported me. I knew they'd strike me off. I had no career, no future. I decided to take control once and for all.
Decided to take control? Well, obviously we gotta pair that. What the hell with? I think, what have I asked about? That was with the girl, that was with the girl, that was... Suitcases... Because we know he died, but... Trophies... Didn't see any broken mirrors... Jimmy always kept his pocket, didn't tell me what he used it for, not that. Gun... The gun? Did he blow his brains out?
When you said you decided to take control once and for all, does that have something to do with what you said about the gun?
No, not that. Didn't have an answer. I think.
Why was there a washing line tied around a rolling pin?
I tied them together. It was an experiment.
What did he do? Hang himself?
When you said you decided to take control once and for all, does that have anything to do with what you said about the washing line and rolling pin?
I experimented with the washing line, but it was too thin. I found some rope instead. I still had my keys to the hotel, so I crept in one night while I was off bail.
Lower ground. I think I got a very bad picture on where this is going. Hey, this wasn't open before. Ooh, dining room. I couldn't come in here before. Still can't for the most part. Might be something show related at some point. I am wondering, because obviously Jimmy set all this up, but I am wondering if it's ultimately going to be revealed that Jimmy's a little more innocent than perhaps we think. Like, we know that no, apparently I can't go into there either. Okay, but yeah, I'm not saying he's completely innocent, but maybe he's like not completely guilty either. Like, maybe there's some next level stuff going on here too. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. All right. Have I unlocked this one? I haven't, apparently. Huh. Do I not have... Oh, I don't have many keys left. Jimmy keeps taking them. Okay. Looks like we'll have to take the lift down to the basement. Come on now. So something lower ground. I'm assuming Bose hung himself in the basement somewhere, since he said he experimented with a rope. So we just gotta find out wherever the trigger point for the scene is. That's locked. Still locked. Whoop, no. Can you click that? Come on now. Now, where's the... Ah. Something down here? Oh God. Oh, that's worse. Right, that happened.
Is it Dr. Bose?
I'm Dr. Bose, yes.
I saw you tying a rope around your neck. You killed yourself. Why?
I'd had enough. There was no going back. My life was over anyway.
Right. Oh, something up on stage. Ooh. Okay. What did I think was going to happen? So the idea of him hanging himself with the elevator come from your last conversation. I didn't connect the elevator with him hanging himself. I figured he was going to hang himself. I didn't think he was going to hang himself using the elevator. That's like worse. Okay, well that's Dr. Bose's story. I do have to wonder, although actually looking at it, I just sort of noticed, that's the elevator we used to travel around in as well, which is extra bloody creepy. But I do have to wonder though, like if Dr. Bose, he's like a registered psychiatrist, and he's got this kid who he says is deeply disturbed. Wouldn't his like words carry more weight than that? Like, you know, he's got this kid. He says, look, the kid is clearly like, he's got problems. Like, he's a liar, he's a manipulator, and like, surely his words would carry more weight than that. Because if the police came around and said, oh yeah, look, the kid's just deeply disturbed, look, get another psychologist in here, you know, like, get them to have a look at the kid, they'll come to the exact same conclusions, I can promise you. Like, there are ways around that problem. Like, I understand that obviously that kind of stuff is very serious and has to be taken seriously, but if he genuinely believes the child to be disturbed, that would have to be investigated as part of, I don't know, maybe he just panicked or something? Anyway. Alright, back to the ground floor. Let's head into the kitchen and refresh my memory on something, floor 3, I think it was. We'll deal with you later. You're the full story. I want to focus on Harvey for now. Alright, mirror. Missing a very important part. Harvey. Yeah, he was just up on the 3rd floor somewhere. Okay. And then the other one is, yeah, in the dining hall. We'll do the dining hall bit later. Even if he was found innocent, his reputation in the public eye would have been ruined. He'd also likely lose his job and his medical license. Probably, but you'd think if the guy was like dealing with mentally disturbed children, surely, you know, kids lie. Like you'd think the doctor would be given the benefit of the doubt. Yes, obviously there'd be like an investigation, but I don't know. Maybe it's tougher than I think it is. But you've got to think that if people are just lying, you know, if kids are like, a kid shouldn't be able to just lie and then completely ruin someone's career. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too optimistic. Oh, over here. Thought. Nope. Yes. Knew it.
Jimmy! I know you can hear me. I know you made it up, your little story about that psychiatrist. I know where you got it from. I knew I'd read it before. It's in your bloody scrapbook. Come out here! Jimmy!
All right.
Is it Harvey?
Oh, looks like I'm going to need to be outside the door. Which is not good, because then Jimmy could just clock me right off, but never mind.
Is it Harvey?
Who is it?
Oh, still not good enough. Okay, move forward maybe?
Is it Harvey?
Yes.
There we go.
I saw you shouting, telling Jimmy to admit he lied. Did he?
Of course he didn't. He just laughed. Then he started setting little traps for me. Some of them not so little.
Setting traps. Washing line was Dr. Bose. This?
Why is there an old heater marked dangerous?
He was giving electric shock. I kept it so the police could check it.
When you said Jimmy started setting traps for you, does that have anything to do with what you said about the dangerous heater?
Jimmy was always playing with electricity.
Bingo.
Funny how he was never the one who got shocked.
First floor. Okay. Something happened on the first floor, did it? Alright. Gotta make quick little dives in and out as fast as you can. Just hope he's not around.
Whoever you are you Mary Meredith Stella's mother?
Here's the fizzing of electricity. Don't hear him. Nope, that's... Don't do that. Nope. Wasn't expecting that. But it was behind me. Cool. Oh, dark room. Okay.
Is it Harvey?
Yeah, it's Harvey.
I saw you suffering an electric shock. What happened?
He knew that was my heater. He'd wired the casing straight to the mains. Almost killed me. He did it deliberately. But Rose wouldn't have it. I knew he needed to be taught a lesson. He damaged my property, so I decided to damage his.
Damage his property. What could Jimmy's be? Jimmy was fond of it. That maybe?
When you said you decided to damage his property, does that have anything to do with what you said about the crossbow?
I don't know.
No, not that. Okay. Not the crossbow. Sports bats. Sports bats. Gun. Dagger. Letter opener. The old boiler room door. Coil of wire?
What was the coil of wire used for?
Jimmy used to carry it around with him. No idea why.
Trophies. Remember that. Photos of the fire, maybe. Seems like a bit of a long shot. I could try it, I guess.
When you said you decided to damage his property, is that connected to what you said about the fire in the hotel?
I don't know.
Not that. It might be an item I don't have yet. Okay. I'm gonna go down to the kitchen. Don't even know if he's on this floor yet. Wait a moment. Okay, he's definitely on this floor. He's so gonna be around one of these corners.
There must be some logical explanation.
It'll stop soon now. It always dies away at dawn.
No wonder we got the old place for such a low price.
Oh,
Haven't been stood any
bollocks.
years
Fucker locked the door. And I don't have the key to open it back up again. Yep. I had a feeling he was right behind me. Damn. I don't have that key and I have no idea where it is. It'll be hiding in a room somewhere. Alright. Alright, what room number are we looking for? Oh, a bat? Ah. It was the bats. Okay. It was the one item I never thought to ask him about. Okay, then. Right. The bats. Okay, so we do have it. Which is kind of annoying, really, because now we're going to go back up to the main floor again. With the door being lockhead. could try just scoping out some rooms to see if I can find it. On my way to room 113, of course. Yep, okay, he's still on this floor.
You see her?
Oh damn, this is a dead end. Went the wrong way. And now we wait. Let's hope he lost track of me. This place is so bloody maze-like, I completely lost where I was going. Well, I know where I need to go, but I lost the direction I was going in. We really need to find floor 1 key. Okay. Let's see him. I do wonder if he's turned that radio on deliberately so that you can't hear as well. Right. That sounded really close. Then again, oops, I'm just checking these rooms out for... Oh, never mind, there's a friend in there. And this is the dark one. Okay. That's not good. Because that's the way I want to go. Wonder if he'll go back if I leave him long enough. Or I could try going around the other way, but then I'm just as likely to, you know, run into him going the other way too. Give it a second. And let's see. We're close to room 113. Don't hear anything. Which means he doesn't know where I am at the moment. Come on. Alright.
Is anyone there?
Hello?
Alright.
Is it Harvey?
I've got to ask him who it is first.
Yeah, it's Harvey.
So it was that and that.
When you said you decided to damage his property, does that have something to do with what you said about the cricket and baseball bats?
I kept those bats for self-defense. I was angry. I took one and went to Jimmy's room.
Second floor, huh? Oh good, I'm so happy about that. Alright. Guess I gotta go back to the elevator. Unless I get lucky and happen to find the key. I don't know if, like, he re-hides the keys or if he just keeps the keys on him. I don't know. You know, I don't know if they, like, go back to set locations or what. I mean, for all I know, things are just randomized. Including item locations, you know? Sounded like I heard him on what is now the left. That's a nope. That's no. Get in the fucking lift. Looks like I managed to lose him. So yeah, if you see him on one point where he clearly sees you, you can actually outrun him, which is interesting. There's something going on up on the second floor. Let's hope the second floor is still open. If he follows the lift, sees me going down to the ground. This is the thing, like, I don't know if his AI specifically follows where the lift is, or if he somehow just knows where you are. That way? Possibly. Definitely hear something. been in this room, I wonder? Ooh. Deadlock call for a room key. Okay, that's good. Mm-hmm. Oh god, he's here already.
Is someone there?
I can hear you.
Is it Harvey?
Yeah, it's Harvey.
I saw you with a bat, coming out of a room. What had you done?
I smashed up his television and games consoles and stuff. I was angry. But it didn't work. It just made him worse. He soon retaliated.
Really? How would he retaliate? We asked about that. Crossbow? Remember that. Oh, we didn't have an answer. Okay. It's gonna be something. Crossbow, maybe? Or it could be an item I don't have
Jimmy
yet.
retaliated. Does that have anything to do with what you said about the crossbow?
Jimmy was fond of weapons like that. I hadn't seen him all night after I'd smashed his stuff. I should have guessed he'd been working on his next little trick.
Second floor. Which is annoying because Jimmy's already here. Okay. Well, we know Jimmy's on this floor because I heard him. God only knows where. Fuck. Ah, cock. Ooh, I'm up on the third floor. Why am I up on the third floor? Actually, I probably should have just taken the lift. Hold that thought. Because I gotta go down to the first floor, ain't I? That was the thing. I thought I heard something, but I wasn't sure if it was the ghost sound or if it was Jimmy. Turns out it was Jimmy. Can you imagine trying to go for the achievement of never, like, getting knocked out? That would be so fucking irritating. Okay. Well, listen, it's gone 4 o'clock, so we're going to take a quick break. But we're doing well. I mean, actually, we're doing very well. We've completed Dr. Bose's story, and we're well on the way to completing Harvey's. Looks like he's about to get shot by a bloody crossbow. So, guess that is what it is. Anyway, back in a minute, guys. And we're back. Okay. So let's see. It was floor 2 we've got to get to. So let's go back. Floor 1 is presumably, I'm assuming, still locked. Yep. Unless I get lucky and happen to stumble across the key at some point, that ain't gonna work. I find it kind of annoying that he can relock those doors. Alright, where are we looking? Get this over with before he shows up. Oh, that's loud. Gonna go, yep. Alright, looks like we're going in. No, that's not the right one. Another storeroom key? I've got so many bloody storeroom keys. There's the hotel fire pit.
Jimmy!
Well, hi. I mean, I knew he was going to get hit by a crossbow. It looked like it was going straight in his stomach, but luckily he only got it in the leg.
Is it Harvey?
Yeah, it's Harvey.
Yeah, it's Harvey. He sounds so thrilled.
I saw you being shot in the leg with an arrow. What happened?
Jimmy had set it up to fire when I opened the door. I had to go into A&E, get stitches and tetanus shots. When I got back, I couldn't find him. Rose said he was hiding in the basement. I gave me an idea.
Basement. Ooh, hang on. Give me a boiler keys.
When you said you thought Jimmy would like hiding in the basement, does that have something to do with those rusty keys?
Well, if Jimmy wanted to hide down there, I thought he must like it.
So we're going down to the basement. That's good. That's a nice safe place. I'm fine with the basement. Alright, is he here yet? I don't know, it was really windy. I heard that. I heard a floorboard creak. I'm just gonna go hide in the room for a bit. While I'm here. Nope, just the deadlock key. Better than nothing, I guess, but not what I really want. I'm just gonna go hide here for the next 10 minutes. I know I heard that floorboard creak. Because sometimes you get a visual clue, and sometimes you just get an audio clue. I wonder. That sounded very close. There's footsteps. There he goes. Hi! Alright. Alright, so give him a chance to wander off in that direction a bit. Which, I mean, technically that... He may wander back. Yep, there he goes. Okay. Because that way that he just walked to and then back from, that way leads to the storeroom. He may not be able to enter the storeroom. That sounds really far away. Oh, bugger you. God damn it. That's both doors he's locked up now. I've lost both of those keys. Annoying. Alright. We're safe here for now.
You can stay in there for the night, Jimmy. I've had enough.
I know he's a brat, but that's still a bit of a dick move. Okay.
Is someone there?
Oh, nothing? That's a surprise.
Who's there?
Huh. So pretty much every floor has had its stair door locked. Joy. Okay then. So where is he now? Let's go to the kitchen and use the scrying mirror. He could be back where I last spoke to him, but probably not. They don't usually do that. Let's go check the scrying mirror in the kitchen. Maybe he is back up in that first room then. Because he definitely wasn't down on the basement floor. Or maybe I needed to be by the boiler room door. Alright, we'll check by the boiler room door. Because, I mean, that was technically where I witnessed it. Maybe I was just standing in the wrong place. Although you'd think it would be all like, no, I can't quite hear you properly. So we'll check that. And if that doesn't work... What was the room number? Was it 11? No, 113 was the other one. It was... Oh god, it was 2 something. I wasn't really paying attention.
Hello?
No, nothing here at all. That's actually kind of surprising, seeing as usually it is, you know, where the ghost appears. Okay, so it was on floor 2. Which room in floor 2 was it? I've actually forgotten. Was it floor 2? Because I'm looking at the compass and it's not going... It's not going anywhere. Maybe it was floor 1. Because it didn't have a floor number on that image. I hope the game hasn't bugged out. No, look, the compass is still just slowly rotating, which implies that there's nothing here for me to look at. Third floor, maybe? I don't know, I'm just guessing at the moment. Literally no idea. Slow rotation. Not pointing anywhere specific. No, so nothing on floors 1, 2, and 3 for the compass to be pointing me towards. Maybe I gotta run into him on the ground floor somewhere. Because he was kind of... I mean, he was in the basement. And then he took the lift. Maybe he took the lift up to the ground floor. Or maybe his story won't continue until I move forward the other story. That's possible. Oh, actually... Ah.
Hello?
Anything here?
Hello?
Bingo! That's an odd place to put it, but okay.
Is it, Harvey?
Yes.
I saw you locking Jimmy in the basement. What happened?
I wanted to give Jimmy a dose of his own medicine. I thought he couldn't do any damage down there.
Huh.
I was wrong.
Yeah, I think I know where this is going. Alright, so that combined with the pictures of the fire.
You said you were wrong to think Jimmy couldn't do any damage in the basement. Is that connected to what you said about the fire in the hotel?
Nobody realized how far Jimmy would go to get attention.
Back to the basement then? Oh.
You don't stupid, open the door! You're gonna get killed, you stupid idiot! Open the door!
Magic. Now the needle's swinging around all over the place, which means he's here.
Is it Harvey?
Yeah, it's Harvey.
I saw a fire in the basement. What happened to the hotel?
We managed to contain it before it got out of hand. Photos and letters and everything were down there. It all went up in flames. Jimmy was out of control. I'd had enough of him. I wanted him gone.
Oh. Okay, wanted him gone. Oh, wait, hang on. Didn't we have... Where was it? Goodbye note. Oh, Harvey didn't have an answer for that. Wanted Jimmy gone. Oh, wait, hang on. Gun?
When you said you wanted Jimmy gone, does that have something to do with what you said about the gun?
I'd lost him. I was seeing red. I hated him. I'd lost control.
Oh, Christ. Second floor. Gun. Back to the second floor then, I guess. Oops, come on. I do kind of wish, I know it would be slightly less, like, you know, immersion. It would be somewhat more immersion breaking, I guess. I kind of wish there were, like, boxes on the screen so you could know where you have to click to go in different directions, because it's a little too easy to just miss where you want to go by a bleeding millimeter or something. Anyway, second floor. Okay. Where are we going? That way. Get in the room. I don't like that. The fact that he specifically said, "You're dead, Maya." You actually know where I am, or? Okay. He sounds like he's getting angrier. Like the further through this we go, like he's getting more annoyed. Oh, that sounds quite far away. Okay, hang on a sec. Oh, come on now. Where are you, you bastard? Come on, either let me see him or let me hear him. Come on. He's moving around much faster now. I think he's getting angrier, and I think he's starting to move around faster. That's fine. Just keep wandering. Give him a couple of minutes. Alright, that's the side I want him on, because the other direction is where I need to go. Could you be any louder? Oh no, I think I went past it. Don't trust it, don't trust it, don't trust it. I know I'm probably being overly paranoid here, but I'd rather be paranoid and be proved wrong than be cavalier and be proven right. I wonder if... Fair enough. I think I must have gone past the room. Hello. Someone might well have been right behind me. Yep. I suspected as much. Well, that's not good. Because what that means, I'm assuming, is that he's in the bathroom. And if I try to leave this room, he's gonna get me. And there's literally nothing I can do about that. In other words, he saw me go in here for absolutely certain. He knows I'm in here, and that's it. Which is kind of irritating. Oh, then again, maybe not. I heard him out there in the world. Got that. Do I have the deadbolt key to the room? No. Don't think so. I lost a lot of the keys over being caught. No, he's not in the room, actually. That was my mistake. I hear footsteps. You've really got to listen carefully. Damn it, now I gotta take him around the houses. Nope, go that way. Oh, I've gone down a fucking dead end. Shit. Went the wrong way. Oh, that's not good. I think he's right outside the room. You might not know which room I went into, because you can outrun him, and you can, like, lose him. I'm really worried he's going to be around this corner. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm... I think I'm being overly cautious. But I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. He sounds like he's close. Oh. Which is a shame, because that's the way I want to go. So let's give him some time to move away from me. the fuck did he know I was in there? Maybe he doesn't. He might not actually know I'm in here. He could just be randomly checking the room. Or I'm about to get caught. How did he know I was in that room? I was in there for ages. Okay. That gives me some... No, I don't want to... Gives me a little leeway at least. I know. I think I've gone the wrong way. We're gonna get down to floor 1 first. Hi. You know, considering that there's a storeroom in the same place on every single floor, it's weird how he always drops off the device in the storeroom on floor 1. Like if he always dropped it off on the storeroom, like on the floor that you're on, then maybe that might be a thing. Or maybe that was like originally planned and it just never made it into the final version. Okay. Back to floor 2 we go. Follow that damn arrow. This way. 19. Anything in here? Apparently not. It's definitely pointing at 219. Hello. Just trying to trigger the thing. Can't seem to trigger the scene to happen. Spyglass? Yeah. I'm sure it was 119. It was... Sorry, 219.
Get out of the hotel, Jimmy. Get out of my hotel. This is my hotel. Get out of my hotel, Jimmy.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Is it Harvey?
Yeah, it's Harvey.
Okay. Right. I was like, where's all the items? Right, yes, of
I
course.
saw you with a gun, practicing with it. What were you going to do?
I don't know what I was going to do. Threaten him, get him out of the hotel. Problem was, I didn't realise he was going to be armed too.
Ooh. What was he armed with? We've used the crossbow. Dagger? Dagger.
When you said you didn't realise Jimmy would be armed too, does that have anything to do with what you said about the dagger?
It wasn't even a dagger. I never learned my lesson. Jimmy was always one step ahead of me.
I didn't see where that was. It just looked like a room. I couldn't tell. Huh. Hmm. It's weird that all the deadbolt keys are now... Because presumably they've been scattered randomly after I got caught. They're just... like no connection between them, you know? Yeah, I thought he was right in front of me. Okay, ground floor. I saw something that looked like a single doorway. It looked dark on the other side. There might be something on the ground floor. Ah.
Mind. This is mind.
Oh dear. Oh no, no, that is coming from in there. Oh. God. And that was how Harvey died.
Is it, Harvey?
Yeah, it's Harvey.
I saw you being stabbed backstage. What happened?
Jimmy crept up behind me. I didn't see him. Jimmy always won in the end.
It would be weird for a kid as young as Jimmy to be able to stab a person in the back of the neck. Like, that's quite a reach. What was that? Well, there's Harvey's story. So what was... That's funny. What was that? Looked like a... I don't know, like a ghost... Another ghost figure, but... something different. Anyway, that last picture looked, unfortunately, like the third floor. But let's use the scrying mirror just because I'm curious about that again. What was that? I've never seen that figure before. So a woman. I wonder if that's going to be, what was her name? Rose? Jimmy's mother, maybe? Oh, floor 2. I thought it was floor 3. Oh, and floor 3? Floor 2 and floor 3. Okay. Well, let's go to floor 3 first, because of the two of them, that's the worst floor. Because that's just nothing but dead ends. In terms of gameplay, that's the worst designed floor of the lot. Okay, floor 3 it is. Bing. Alright, let's see what we got. .301 apparently. What we got? Broken mirrors. Anything at all? You never know what's gonna trigger something. Shoot, he's already on the floor? God damn it. That gives me a break. It's definitely pointing at this room. There's no two ways about it. Shut up. Big baby. Maybe something. Oh! What the fuck? Okay, of all the things that could have happened, I was not expecting that.
Is anyone there?
That was very weird. Even by this game's standards, that was kind of weird. So... we just gotta get off this floor. Never mind. Well, fantastic. Alright, so is he still in here? Or is he out in the world somewhere? Sounds like he's out in the world somewhere. Alright, all we gotta do is get to the elevator. Bing. I don't care, just take me to the ground floor. Yep. I had a feeling that'd be the case. So the other one was on the second floor. It was weird though, we heard... I mean, obviously that was... I'm assuming that was the mirrors being broken. Which was, like, the one of the many things we haven't, like, had anything done about yet. So it's the second floor. I forgot. I just pressed the ground floor button because that's safety. So, woman screaming, a man yelling... So who was it that was yelling? Oh, directly ahead, huh? Looks like we've got to go all the way around. It's the mannequin room. What the hell? Oh, it was here the whole time? Seriously? Maybe it was the elevator. Hang on a second. Because that looked like... It looked like it was pointing to the elevator. But I couldn't do anything with that. Let me check the kitchen. Check the scrying mirror a second. Definitely nothing on this floor. Because the thing said both second floor and third floor. Let's see what we got. Hello. It definitely seemed to be pointing at the elevator, but there didn't seem to be anything I could do about it. Now, I tried wandering around a bit.
Harvey was going to shoot Jimmy. It was just a letter opener. It was self-defense. Look.
Ah. Need to learn to be more patient.
Is anyone there?
Not close enough.
Hey!
Whoops. That. No! Stop! Stop it! Stop it! Let me out of this bloody thing.
Is someone there?
Oh. Okay. Does she want me to be here then?
Is someone there?
What the hell? So what, just here?
Is someone there? Who's there?
I can hear you.
There we go. She was nowhere near the bloody storeroom.
What's your name?
Rose. Rose Hall.
So Jimmy's mother.
This is my hotel.
Okay.
I saw a lady explaining that the dagger was a letter opener. Who was she?
It was me. I had to explain to the police that the dagger was just a letter opener, and that Harvey had a loaded gun. Jimmy acted in self-defense. They understood.
That looked like the ground floor. Before Jimmy shows up. One thing is, by hanging around by the elevator, I don't think he can show up on the floor. Unless he's already there, anyway. I don't think Jimmy can, quote, teleport. I think it's like... It's kind of like he moves how you move. As in, he has to move from point to point to point to point. I don't think he can ever teleport. I don't think he can teleport. Anything around? There we go.
Jimmy.
Oh, that didn't look good. Oh, is she like the secret evil one behind the whole thing? Is she the reason that Jimmy's schizo in the first place?
Is it Rose? Who are you greeting at the entrance and reception?
Jimmy. He was coming home. The police understood. They believed him. But it changed him. He started helping me. Helping run the hotel. And he found a way of bringing in more guests.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Okay, suitcases? Is this going to be revealed that she's like the secret killer and that Jimmy has just like, I guess, inherited her craziness? I think that's where they're going with this. That like she was probably killing people long before he was. And like she's, you know, she's an insane person and like Jimmy inherited her crazy in that way. Maybe, or you know, it could be a thing where she just loves him too much. Maybe, I don't know.
I saw some suitcases in a chest. Who did they belong to?
I'm gonna assume.
They were mine.
Oh,
I wanted to go away, but I never got the
I was
chance.
thinking maybe the suitcases were. Okay, let's ask her about the trophies.
I found some trophies. Who won them?
Jimmy bought them to make it look like he'd won awards.
Ah, interesting. That's very interesting. Broken mirrors.
How did those mirrors get broken?
Jimmy broke them.
Who did the wedding ring belong to?
It was mine. Someone made me an offer I couldn't refuse.
Did she remarry after Harvey?
Who wrote the note that says goodbye?
Jimmy wrote it.
Trying to think things that haven't been.
Who is Hugo Punch?
It was Jimmy's comedy act.
That maybe?
When you said Jimmy found a way of bringing in more guests, is that connected to what you said about the Hugo Punch poster?
Yes, that was Jimmy's stage act. He was a comedian. He was good, really good. People started to come just to watch him.
Okay. That's the stage. Okay. Something stage. Ooh. It's a bit noisy around there. Something around here, wasn't it? Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your entertainment for this evening, Mr. Hugo Punch.
I'm legitimately surprised that Hugo Punch was popular. Maybe that was a coping mechanism for him. Because, like, maybe he used his comedy and his Hugo Punch character as an outlet, and that let Jimmy kind of release his inner problems that way. And so, like, maybe Jimmy, I don't know, fell to the side slightly. So he's like, his alter ego didn't come to the surface as much. And then, because we saw at the beginning of the game, like, he was complaining about, like, modern technology and how people these days don't really appreciate, you know, his kind of humor, and maybe that's why his alter ego is coming back to the forefront more. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. Okay.
Is it Rose?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm Rose.
Hello, Rose.
I saw you announcing Hugo Punch onto the stage.
I was enjoying it. We were making money again. Everything seemed to be getting better until Jimmy started behaving oddly. I heard him shouting, staring at himself. He seemed angry.
Huh, staring at himself. So I'm going to assume that's broken mirrors. Assuming I can find them.
What you said about Jimmy staring at himself and becoming angry, is that connected to what you said about the broken mirrors?
Breaking the mirrors was just the start. I asked him about it, but he didn't remember doing any of it. Then other strange things started happening.
That looked like third floor next to the lift. Okay, well, gonna need to take a quick break now, but I feel like we're starting to get into the meat of this. Like, why did we briefly see Rose, Jimmy's mother, as like a skull? I don't know. I feel like there's gonna be like a big twist or a thing revealed at the end of this. And I'm curious where it's going to go. But anyway, back in a minute, guys. And we're back. Okay, then. A couple of things I wanted to note, actually, here on the pause screen, just before we get back into it. Two things. Firstly, if you look at the... I don't know if it comes through on the stream thing, but the texture on this light is that weird hexagonal texture. The one that I said is a reference to The Shining that was in the... I think it was in the games room downstairs. It's on that too. The other thing to note, which is a little more important, this candle is burning down. And I think it's been burning down as we've progressed through the game. Like, the more story percentage we have, the lower this candle's been burning down. Because I am positive it was longer than that earlier. I'd have to go back and look at the footage, but I am absolutely certain that candle was longer before. Which, that's a nice touch. Because it's kind of implying that time is passing because we're completing the game and the story and all that stuff. Anyway, so let's get back into it. So what we had was a scene of what I think was floor 3. I think it was floor 3. It looked like the kind of area near the lift in floor 3. I think. Alright, where are we going? So we are going forward slightly. I wasn't paying attention to that. I heard the sounds of the footsteps and I was like, oh, that must be the cutscene triggering. It was not the cutscene triggering. God damn it. Oh well, it'll give me a moment's grace at least. Nope, here we go. Is it this? Oh, that can't be good. Okay. Nope, that's a dead end. I think I'm just gonna duck in here real quick. Oh, balls. I gotta get down to the first floor. Bollocks, 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 bollocks. Oh, he's gonna get me again. I just checked my Sunday stream of the game and the candle was definitely longer in the pause menu. Fair enough. I haven't really been keeping an eye on it in that sense. I just sort of clocked it while I was on the pause screen. Oh, he's gonna get me. Or not. Ooh, I got lucky on that one. Maybe we can make a dash for the elevator real quick. First floor. Yep. I knew he was going to be right behind me. Alright, so what I need to do, I need to get him off of the 3rd floor, which means I need to hang around here on the 1st floor for a bit until he shows up. Because otherwise he's just going to be up on the 3rd floor and that's where I need to be, so I need him off the 3rd floor. So I think I'll just wait. Don't know if I should wait here, if I should wait in a room. Or... don't know what the best room to wait would be in. Oh crap. Well, he's definitely back on the first floor again. So that's good. I guess. I just needed him off the 3rd floor. Okay. Where are you? No, you don't. I'm in a room. That definitely sounds louder. Come on. Where are you? Sounds too close for me to risk leaving. I just gotta get back to the elevator. Yep. Okay. Thought I heard him behind me then. Wasn't 100% sure, but I thought I did. Okay. Where are we going? Left or right? We're going... Oh, I don't have a compass. Why do I not have a compass? No, I do have a compass. Why is my compass not working? There it is. Let's see, why the hell was my compass not bloody working? No, wrong way. What are you doing, game? I can't move. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. He was literally right behind me. I know for a fact he was. Or not. Don't know why I was getting lag then. That was a bit weird. Might have been the game, might have been my computer doing something. I'm not sure. Okay, well he wasn't right behind me, so I think we're okay. Okay, that's good. That's the way I want him to go. Why is my compass not showing up? Yep. I think this game might be glitching out a bit because my compass isn't showing up. Oh, come on. You know for a fact I'm in here. maybe he doesn't. Okay. Why is my... I've got the compass, I just don't know why it's not, like, showing up, I guess? It's weird. Come on, let me out of the door. Where are we going? This room? I was just in this room. Okay, this room apparently wants me in 304. Which is weird, as I say, because... It was definitely pointing to 304, so... So it's pointing to this room, but there's nothing in here. I mean, I can sort of see something, but I can't see something. So mannequins in the whole... Oh, that's right, the radio. Quite right, quite right. I forgot about that. Hang on, let me just... just in case he clocked me then. Yeah, you're quite right. I needed to use the radio. I'd already had the vision. No, okay, I think we're all right.
Is someone there?
I can hear you.
There we go.
Is it Rose?
Yes.
I'm kind of curious, actually. I never asked about this.
I heard a man shouting at someone, telling them to do as he says. Who was he?
I never knew what he wanted. There was only one thing I could give him.
Oh, wait, hang on.
You said there was only one thing you could give Hugo. Is that connected to the wedding ring?
No, maybe not. No, okay. I didn't realize the man was Hugo. I thought maybe they, like, she remarried and got an abusive boyfriend or something. One thing I could give Hugo.
I saw you standing in a corridor full of mannequins. Who put them there?
Jimmy. He didn't understand at first. He was confused. But then I realized Jimmy wasn't the one doing these things. Like the mirrors, he was starting to fracture. Jimmy wasn't in control anymore.
Back to the dining room, huh? So we started to hate Hugo Punch, maybe? Or maybe that was her tearing it up. Saying you can't be Hugo Punch anymore. It's bad for you. Alright, now we just gotta try to get back to the elevator on floor 3. That's not a fun experience. Where are you, you bastard? Don't even hear him. Has he gone to another floor? Can he do that? That's the wrong sodding way. Yeah, I know. Hi. Oh crap, that was a dead end. Well, balls. From what I understand of the mechanics, if you hide in the bathroom, he has a chance of catching you. If you hide in the closet, he doesn't get you in the closet, but he might hide in the bathroom. Maybe. The only way to tell if he's in the bathroom or not is to hear for his cries and yells out in the corridor. I thought I just heard him a second ago, but that might have been wishful thinking. Oh, okay. I'm so fucking close to the exit. You know, part of me was thinking I kind of wish he'd just get me, because that way I'd be on a different floor. Assuming I'm on floor 1 now, yeah. And that'd give me some grace. It's a bit of free time. 7, where the fuck am I? Damn it. I'm always getting turned around in this place. Well, I guess I'll be coming back up there again later. Which is weird because he was literally right where I wanted to go. I suppose what we'll do is we'll go down here, activate the ghost thing. Oh, that doesn't sound very friendly. Why is my compass not showing up? That's very irritating.
It's just his comedy routine. It's his sense of humour. Oh, I'm sorry if you've been offended. Excuse me.
Was he taking the jokes a wee bit too far, perhaps? There's a shocker. Comedian who doesn't know when to stop a joke. Perish the thought. All right. He was right there on the side, wasn't he? He's right behind me right now. Why the hell he doesn't just grab me and turn me around? I have no idea. He was literally standing by the elevator. It's weird the rules that his AI is forced to follow. I mean, I'm not necessarily complaining about them. The number of times it's allowed me to cheat my way past him is pretty damn good, but... Is the place? Yeah, okay.
Is someone there?
I can hear you.
Is it Rose?
Yes, I'm Rose.
I saw you in the ballroom. The audience was booing and you were apologizing. What was happening?
It wasn't Jimmy on stage anymore, it was Hugo Punch, his comedy character. Hugo started insulting his audience every night. He seemed to be enjoying it. And one night after the show, a guest told Jimmy what she thought of him. Jimmy lost his temper. He did something stupid.
Ah. Something stupid. I think what items we haven't used yet. That's for hers.
What was the coil of wire used for?
Jimmy used to carry a wire around with him. He liked playing around with electronics.
Might be an item I don't have yet, which would be a surprise. I feel like I've been in most rooms at this point. Tell you what, we're on the ground floor. Let's head to the kitchen. See if it either A tells me a room number, which it might, or B shows me the item in question. It's a pretty clever hint system actually, because it's entirely optional. Ah, the coil of wire. Okay. You know, I suspected, which is why I asked the question about it, because it's like everybody had something to say in regards to it, but I didn't remember if it had been used or not. Okay. So it was the coil of wire. Right. It's kind of weird. I feel like the timeline on this, like everything that's going on makes it seem as though Jimmy is a kid. Like, you know, obviously playing with the other kid, talking with Dr. Bose, then dealing with his father. But I'm wondering if, like, maybe he was a kid at first during, like, Amy's story, and then he was maybe a teenager, or like, you know, a preteen, perhaps, during Dr. Bose's story. Then he was a bit older during Harvey's story, even though they feel like they come one after another. Okay, let's go back.
Is anyone there?
Hello?
Is it Rose?
Yes.
She was the first person to say something other than I don't know why Jimmy carried the wire. That's true. Well remembered. Okay, so wire, where was it? There.
When you said Jimmy lost his temper and did something stupid, is that connected to what you said about the coil of wire?
Jimmy locked her in a room and tied her up. I didn't know what he was going to do. I found her and let her go. Jimmy said it was a
Very loud phone. Where do I need to be looking? No, no, forward. Ah, somewhere around here something needs to happen. There. Give it a second maybe. Come on, something's got to happen down one of the... Oh. Oh, could be that I need to look this way perhaps? Nope. Okay, come on. Something's got to happen down one of these bits. Still locked? Okay, that's still locked. Maybe something's got to happen at some point. 'Cause that's clearly like the front doorbell. Face that way for long enough, perhaps? Something's got to trigger. Something's gonna like click. Maybe try that? Because it sounds like a phone, but it's not. I think it's supposed to be the front doorbell. And according to this, the compass, it's pointing this way. But I can't seem to activate the scene. Nah, it's too noisy. Can you click on the bell? I don't think I can. Here's the thing: you can't really click and activate on things. It's all just movement based. Getting it to trigger is the trick. Because the light's flickering down here, so maybe... Ah. There it is. So now presumably this had to be somewhere around there.
Is it Rose?
Ah, maybe not.
Is it Rose?
Yes, I'm Rose.
Hey ho, Rose.
I saw you upset. People were knocking on the door asking questions. Who were they?
Journalists. They wanted Jimmy. But Jimmy wasn't in control. It was Hugo Punch who tied the woman up. Jimmy couldn't control it anymore. He was depressed. He just wanted to leave everything behind and go.
Go, huh? Didn't we have... Hang on. Bingo.
When you said Jimmy wanted to leave everything behind and go, is that connected to the goodbye note?
Jimmy hated what he'd done. He'd been fighting Hugo Punch all his life. It was inside him, making him do all those bad things. Jimmy didn't want to live anymore.
And yet he's still very much alive. So it looks like he tried to drown himself. Okay. Let's see what we got. Where are we going? Where's the arrow pointing now? Come on, which room is it? He's definitely on this floor somewhere. What's that? Another bloody storeroom key. I've got so many of those. It's kind of stupid how many there are. Fair enough.
Jimmy?
Oh. What's this room?
Is it Rose? I saw you in a room upstairs. It looked like you found someone in the bathroom. What happened?
It was Jimmy. He tried to kill himself. That's why I had to tell him the truth.
The truth? About what? About his alter ego, maybe? What item could that be paired with? That perhaps? That's a bit of a long shot. I don't know.
When you said you had to tell Jimmy the truth, does that have anything to do with what you said about the trophies?
Not that. Okay. What could it be? What item could it be? Suitcases?
Who drew those violent pictures?
Jimmy used to draw pictures about the war. He was like most boys.
No. He was distinctly not like most boys. So it might be an item I don't have yet. Which is kind of irritating. Hang on a sec. Oh no, we're already talking to Rose, we know that. What item could it be?
Where did the bottle of diazepam come from?
It belonged to Dr. Bose.
I saw a scrapbook with newspaper articles in it. Who made it?
Harvey said Jimmy made it.
I don't know, I feel like every single one of these has been used, but... Someone made me an offer I couldn't refuse. I mean, it's a long shot, but it's not the wedding ring, is it? It can't be that.
When you said you had to tell Jimmy the truth, is that connected to the wedding ring?
No. No, it's not going to be that. What could it be? It's probably an item I don't have yet. So I gotta go back to the bloody kitchen. Or find a dark room, I guess. Actually, well, I suppose I could scry here. Maybe it'll tell me where this item I'm looking for is. Or which item it is, I guess. What was the wedding ring? I tried that. It didn't do anything.
Is it Rose?
Yes, I'm Rose.
Didn't I try this? I'm sure I tried this.
You said there was only one thing you could give Hugo. Is that connected to the wedding ring?
No, that's weird.
When you said you had to tell Jimmy the truth, is that connected to the wedding ring?
That's weird, because it's definitely showing a picture of the ring. Which is usually implying the item that you need to ask about. That's... really weird. Because there's nothing else. It was just the ring. What time is it? I'm gonna have to leave a few minutes earlier than normal tonight. Just things are happening, so I've only really got a couple more minutes left.
Is it Rose?
Yes.
Alright, I literally don't know. Maybe that can get used again?
When you said you had to tell Jimmy the truth, is that connected to what you said about the Hugo Punch poster? What were all the cricket and baseball bats for?
They used to belong to my husband when he was a teacher.
Used to be a teacher, huh?
Who does the dagger belong to?
It was a letter opener. It was a present from someone.
What are those rusty old keys for?
Let's just do all of this.
They were to the boiler room. But we had to have the door replaced.
broken mirrors? Did I use the mirrors?
When you said you had to tell Jimmy the truth, is that connected to what you said about the broken mirrors?
What am I missing here? I'm missing something.
Where did the wooden paddle come from?
Or maybe she leaves. Hang on, we do the suitcases.
When you said you had to tell Jimmy the truth, is that connected to what you said about the suitcases?
Nope, not the suitcases. So why is it showing the wedding ring? When that clearly isn't the item we need. Because it's not connected to this question. And it's not connected to this question. Huh.
Why is there an old heater marked dangerous?
Harvey put it away. He said it was dangerous.
Who does the gun belong to?
Harvey. But it was kept in my bedroom.
Was there a fire at the hotel?
Hang on a sec. No, you have to pair a sighting and an object. You can't pair two sightings. That's kind of a shame. I'm really curious where this is going to come into it. Alright, I'm not sure what I'm missing here. Because it seems to be implying the wedding ring. But I don't understand why. So, yeah, anyway, as I said, I am going to have to leave a little bit early today. Just stuff going on. Nothing serious. I just have to leave a bit early. So, we're going to have to leave it here. I don't know. I feel like I've tried everything I can, but... I'm really not sure what I'm missing. It's weird. I feel like I'm clearly missing something, and I'm not sure what. I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, as I said, I gotta go. So, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. We're kind of close to the end, so it'll give me a bit to be able to play on next time. It'll be curious to see what happens when Rose's story comes to an end. You know, if there is anything else beyond that or not, I don't know. So I guess we'll sort of see what happens. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.